Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Young Baka. You tuned into the B-Side Forum. We do this every other week. We talk all things life, music, hip-hop, Modelos, apples. Can't mention everything else. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Playboy.
Yo, Kelly Rush, Young Bull, North Carolina.
Don't even worry about looking at the cameras, man, because they're gonna be switching in the back, so you're good.
All right, turn up.
There you go, man. There you go.
Hey, yo, what up? This is your boy Nandes coming straight out of Compton. Yo, check.
Yo, my name is Deejay C1, straight from San Fernando Valley.
You're not supposed to put the mic in your mouth, though. You understand that, right?
Yeah, I know.
See,
Wow.
so we just had the biggest contrast I think we've ever had on the B-Side Forum, because you're from
North Carolina, East Coast.
and you're from
Compton,
I don't think it gets any more different than that, right?
No.
So how long you been out here in LA now?
We've been out here like a year and 2 months down in Long Beach. And,
Nice,
yeah.
man, nice. How long were you living back there?
How long was I living back there? Since 7th grade. You know, I just turned 23 last Friday, so like 9 years. You know, but I consider that my home just because I've moved every 2 years. You know, I've been in England, Arkansas, like just all over the place. But I graduated high school and I still live with the same homies from high school now. So 2-6 and.
So what's the difference in the music out there and everywhere else you visited and compared to Long Beach, LA?
Oh man, the music out there is definitely got that southern trap, really heavy in your face, aggressive type music, you know. And then out here, obviously you got that same style, but the beats have that Dre type feel maybe.
You still think so in 2016?
I think so a little bit, especially with the whole all this new YG music coming out, and then a lot of stuff.
But you wouldn't say that's straight type music though, would you?
I wouldn't, but the only reason I'm saying Dre type music is because I don't know what that synthesizer sound is. I don't know what to call that, like West Coast. I feel like the West Coast lets the beat ride a little bit more than the East Coast. Like a lot of East Coast artists like bob and weave in between the beat like a basket, and I feel like a lot of West Coast artists say a line and then let it ride, show the beat some love. And if you're just talking about LA though, it's like I got a lot of homies in the Bay Area, so I would feel more comfortable.
Okay, so what's the difference between where you're from and the Bay?
Definitely just the beat. I don't know. Have y'all ever listened to like fucking Mac Dre style, but then obviously Cool John, Schmott Boys right now, the whole HBK movement. I worked with some of those artists in 2014, and those fools, back to that synthesizer noise, that's really just the huge difference, the tone of the style, the sound.
And now what would you say your music is more accustomed to?
I would say my music is more accustomed to something along the lines of a mild EDM, future trap, bass type stuff with lyrical poetry. Some of it's real turned up. If I had to compare it to an artist or a style in LA, it would be like Selection, Smino Brown, or Gold Link is probably the biggest one right now, like really doing it. That's like Selection's child, you know, and just rapping on really psychedelic beats and coming hard with a message too, especially those guys.
I feel it. So somebody that's from Compton, people think Compton, they think Dre, they think NWA, but that's not happening in 2016 though, is it? Well, if it is, correct me, I don't know.
Well, I mean, for some people, like you were saying, like YG, they still kind of like got that whole thing going on. Like for me personally, like that's not really the sound I really go for or anything.
But people just assume that's the sound you make because you're from Compton, right?
Yeah, you know, people hear Compton and they think all of a sudden I'm Good Kid, Mad City, or you know, twisting my fingers up.
That just happened recently. I'm sure before Kendrick, you said I do music. People just think NWA, Ice Cube.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, yeah. I mean, I got a song called Good Day that's kind of inspired by Ice Cube, but you know, for the most part, yeah, people do kind of like lump you in that box. Like, yeah, you know, this is what you do. You from Cali, you do this, you do that, but it's really not the case. You know what I mean?
So it's more like a West Coast gangster type. You know how they always say like, oh, we're Compton, so it'll be like a gangster rap.
So that's what you just automatically assume, right?
Yeah,
the man
exactly.
walks in with a gold chain.
Like,
he said he's from
no,
Compton.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
You just moved my point, but that's what people think.
Oh yeah, that's what.
The chain
that's
platinum.
True. Oh,
Get it right.
Hey, still one more chain than I have. But say the common man thinks that. That's what you think, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
But what is your style?
That's what you think. Stop saying that's what they think. That's what you think. Stop saying it's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, you know, it's the stereotype, you know, but everybody has them. But my style is, I would say, more so poetic and at the same time like lyrical and like just fun. Like, you know, I make positive life music, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, you know, I'm just trying to bring about the positive side of Compton. It's not all, you know, killing and, you know,
Selling
stealing.
drugs and
Yeah,
all
you
that.
know, like it's
Yeah,
not
I
all
get you, I
that,
get
man.
you.
Like it's a lot of people in Compton that's misrepresented, and I want to be that representation of like something more positive. You know what I mean?
And those people have to be frustrated that, again, like you, when you walk in someone, you say you're Compton, they automatically assume what DJ C1 was saying, that's drugs, gang banging, right?
Yeah,
There has to be a
yeah.
large majority in Compton like, yo, we're more than just that.
Yeah, it really is. Like a lot of people don't know the high school I went to. Like they're producing scholars, yo. Like my little brother.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Dominguez High School. Same high school as Richard
Damn.
Sherman, you know, same high
There you
school
go.
as, you know what I mean, Tyson Chandler and all that. But yeah, like I got a little brother. He had like a 4.5, got full ride last year
Damn.
to UCLA.
Damn, man.
Damn.
Congratulations to
Damn,
him, dude.
for
That's
real.
crazy.
Yeah.
You don't even have a 4.5 added up at this table.
Yeah.
So you're good.
Come
Come on.
Shit,
You know, like I know this year they had something called the Dominguez Super Six. It was like 6 girls who was friends since middle school. They all had like 4.5s, full GPA, full rides all across the table. I mean, like that stuff is not, it's not presented in the media. Like it's not something that people really want to hear. You know,
Yeah.
people want to hear, oh yeah, you know, he's over there selling drugs or he's over here doing this or doing that, because that validates the stereotype that they've always had. So.
Exactly.
So why do you think people aren't hearing that? Why don't you think the media's picking this up? Why don't you think those 6 women aren't being pushed?
I mean, the same reason they glorify everything else that's negative in the world. You know what I mean? Like
Positive
the
shit don't sell.
The same reason they tripping off Kaepernick for sitting there in the anthem when they
Yeah.
disrespect the president every time he does a speech. You know what I mean? Same thing.
How do you? We talked about it everywhere else. How do you feel about Kaepernick sitting down the national anthem?
I mean, to me, I don't really have a problem with it. Like he's expressing his freedom of speech, and we really are being oppressed in this country. You know, so I don't feel like that's an extreme way to bring awareness to what's going on, in my opinion.
DJ C1, how do you feel about Kaepernick sitting during the national anthem?
Well, you know how they said like, oh, they went to go fight, you know, for our freedom. Hey, freedom of speech. I would think like I would sit down.
So we the West, we play the national anthem before every show. Are you sitting down for national anthems?
I am.
So
be
why are you
honest-
sitting?
Like I said, it's a movement. It's more of a movement. You know what I mean? And I just want to help do my part to bring awareness to what's going on. Like, you know, this country is great. It has afforded us.
This greatest damn country on the planet, man.
Yep.
Yeah, it has afforded us things that other countries would not afford us. But at the same time, they do turn a blind eye to, you know, people with our skin color. You know what I mean? And what we're going through. So I feel like no country is perfect. Nobody in this world is perfect. But at the same time, we could, you know, at least try to get on the same page.
At least change that, right?
What's up?
At least change it.
Yeah, at least
See,
try.
you hold the microphone really close to your mouth, dude. It's crazy.
Why you always gotta?
I'm just
I
saying.
swear,
I'm saying. Yo, they
all
talked about
day.
They talked about Kaepernick everywhere, man. So we're gonna talk about a little bit of music.
Yes,
What's
sir.
next for you, man? What's popping? What's your game plan to go from this level to the next level?
My game plan right now is to just keep doing what I'm doing. You know, keep doing shows with you, Young Baka.
There you go.
Yeah.
I paid him to say that, so he's good to go.
Nah, man. I mean, like, I just feel like if you stay true to yourself, man, it's gonna happen. And I'm not compromising myself or doing anything that I don't want to do.
I hear you, but I know 100 dope MCs that are never gonna make it to the next level. So how are you gonna separate yourself from those MCs?
I'm just gonna work harder than them. I got an EP
That's
coming
easy
out.
to say, though, man. Right? Like that's an
Yes,
easy thing to say. I'm just gonna
it's-
work harder than everybody.
It's easy to say, but at the same time, you know, it's a difference between saying it and putting the action behind it. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of people who don't.
Kelly Wash, what are you gonna do to separate yourself from the? How many MCs do you know? 2 million MCs?
Too many. Everyone's
I
an
know
MC.
5
Come
million
on, bro.
MCs.
What
I
you
know
mean?
2 million DJs. I know 100 promoters. So what are you gonna do to separate yourself from those people?
Well, me, myself, we are gonna innovate and engage the people. We're not gonna.
But that's easy to say, though. It's easy to say those
So you want
words. It's easy to
specifics.
yeah.
I
Because
feel
look,
like I'm in
anyone can say I'm
class.
going to outwork you. I'm going to be innovative. I'm going to engage the people.
right.
What are you going to do to separate yourself?
All right, cool. Let me just an example of a way that it could happen. There's 100 different ways, but let's just say no one wants you to give me a business card. That's weak. That's just played out. Don't give me this. Come on, bro.
I give business cards
I
all
know,
the time.
I know.
Me
and
too.
it's dope.
Right? So
But you
we
give
all
all
step on
day.
game.
I'd be
And
like,
you
here
give
you
those,
go.
You give those to the 100 billion MCs you meet. But I'm saying, how do you set?
Hey, man, keep it down, dude. Keep it down.
Come on.
Nah, it's
bro.
fucking. Go ahead,
You
go
gotta-
ahead.
You gotta set yourself apart. Like, instead of giving business cards, you would give something dumb, like a banana, a fruit, or a teddy bear. Something that someone's almost like, wow, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? But it makes you stand out. And just different shit like that. Stepping on stage, not just expecting the crowd to fuck with you, but really trying to feel them out. Like, not stepping up there with a set list you did last night. Just really feeling them out, like what they want. What is it? You can't just get their energy without giving your energy and truly feeling it. And just really being in the streets, not just saying it, not just by saying it. I mean, even when you do it, it's like when you do something, you're like, oh, I did it. You just did it to get it done. But I'm talking about going out, enjoying what you're doing, looking people in the eyeball, engaging them, not just pissing them off. Like, yo, listen to my mixtape. Come on. No one
Nobody wants to hear
that.
the angry rapper
Yeah.
on stage
Yeah.
yelling at the people
You've seen
and
it.
then giving, upset
Yeah.
they don't want to take your mixtape,
That's
right?
true, that's
so as
true.
a DJ, what do you? Someone that's DJ'd a lot of shows, a lot of great Young Baka shows. How does an MC separate
true.
himself? That's pretty much what the B-side form is. Just a big long commercial for Young Baka Productions. How do you separate yourself? Or how does an MC separate themselves and get your attention?
You know what? With my intention, be humble. Come in. Be prepared. That's one thing that pisses me off. An MC that's gonna go ahead and give me a USB that has 20 million things in it, and I'll be like, oh, that little file right there. Just be prepared. Have everything ready, and I'll be like, oh, this guy's professional. I got it.
But that shows how bad a state hip hop music and pop music is in general. Well, if somebody's just professional, that means they stand out. Everyone should be professional, right?
Yep.
That's what's
Everybody.
funny is that when you're professional, which should just be the standard bottom line, that's when you stand out.
Exactly.
But that shows how bad
That
hip hop
shows.
is, though. Listen, I don't want to add any more stereotypes on this genre that we all love and we all fight for. But you do country shows, you do pop shows, you do EDM shows. You don't have to ask people to be professional; they're professional. So why is it in hip hop MCs aren't professional? Why is it in hip hop an MC gives you a USB that has a million different things on it and gets mad at you, the DJ, for not knowing what you're on to click on?
Because sometimes, honestly, no offense for MCs or whatever, they give me this, they just tell me it's this one and walk away thinking they're like, okay, you're already like there. You're giving me you're gonna do a show. Be professional. Take your time and this is the one. Have everything ready. 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks, whichever you're doing, and then I'll go with the flow. I'll rock with you.
I like that.
Honestly.
I rock with you. Yeah.
Honestly,
So Nandes, are you professional when you do a show? You come with your USB ready. You got your ID ready at the door.
I got the ID ready. I come on time. That's another thing a lot of people don't do. They don't come on.
That's true. That's true.
But again, that only happens in hip hop music.
Yeah,
though.
that's what I was gonna say.
Hate to
Hip-hop-
I hate to keep harping on hip hop, but only happens in hip hop music.
That is true. I mean, I got the USB. Shit, I got a show. I got segues into my music. Like, I got all that, man. Like, I just,
Same thing with those DJs. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and DJ let's say a hip hop. Obviously you're gonna go ahead and like already have your crate ready to have that,
You got your crate. You still walking around with crates?
you already know from Serato virtual. Exactly. Thank you.
So you got your stuff ready? You ready to go?
You like to give me a hard time, don't
No,
you?
this is my show. That's what I'm saying. I would shout you out. I would shout you out if you're still walking around with crates, though. That would mean a lot, though.
I wish. That'd be dope.
There you go. Do you feel like the DJ's missing in hip hop music? I mean, how many MCs do you see rock and they don't have a DJ with them? Is that something they should still be doing?
To be honest, if I'm
No
there,
Cash? Shout out to Cash. No DJs no more?
Spotify.
Do you need a DJ? You don't need a DJ. You should have a
Should
DJ.
have one.
Kelly West,
Yeah.
you rock with a DJ?
Yeah, not out here. Back home though, I used to.
I'm sorry, LA's not worth
No,
you and your
nah.
DJ. I'm sorry.
Nimfo,
You
you
say you
down.
save the good stuff for your own hometown?
No, I'm trying to bring them out here, man. You see,
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
Nandes, you got a
know,
DJ when you rock?
nah, actually, I don't right now. I
So
mean,
we
it's
all-
hard to find them that that's consistent. Like everybody
listen, brother. I'll give you a list of 1 million DJs and you'll be set, man.
All right, for sure.
Just give me my 10% off top and you'll be good to go.
I'm about to
All right,
be
once
good.
I start making money from it, I got
Hey,
you.
you and me both, man. I didn't mean to cut you off. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, like it's hard to find DJs that's consistent because I mean everybody these days, think they can press play and do what you do, but it's a lot of people who
technically
don't
everyone
come
can,
through.
right? Everyone, I could be a DJ, can't I?
Yeah, you can.
You
Yeah,
can, but
that's all I'm saying.
are you gonna actually come
Hey,
through
hey,
though? That's the thing.
Switch it up with Nimfo.
Me and Nimfo talk about this all the time. I'm going to learn how to actually DJ on techniques, and a year from this date, a year from September 14th, I'm going to rock my own DJ set.
I'm
DJ
ready.
Baka.
I'm gonna just watch the
I
get
feel
down
like
and learn how to do it that way.
feel the crowd, do the thing. Shout out to Cash, man. Just walk through my show. It's all good, man. So Kelly Rush, why do you not rock with a DJ?
I don't
want some
rock
answers, man.
I don't rock with a DJ because I suck right now. I haven't linked
Don't
up
say
with
that.
one.
Don't say
I
that.
mean, if I'm
Don't
real-
say that because when you texted me a minute ago, you said I got the hardest song of the summer.
I do. Well, that's
Okay,
not a lie.
So you suck, but you have the hardest single of the summer.
Okay, we could word it differently, but if I was 100% the way I dream of, then I would already have a DJ who's rolling with me everywhere I go and sitting around just saying I be in more than just hip hop clubs. I tell you what, DJs is getting paid, like, and not just DJs that are spinning hip hop artists. I'm just saying, like, I be sitting inside frat boy type clubs in Long Beach. These fools suck, just playing top 40 mixed with some EDM drops, but they're getting paid at least $250 a night. Nothing crazy, but it don't matter. They have a service. That's what hip hop artists don't have.
So why are you
Hey,
saying? Hold on, let's hear what the people that have the mics. So you're saying when I get there, I'm going to get a DJ, but shouldn't you get a DJ now to help you get to that spot where you want to get to?
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's not one of those things. I'm not gonna put 100 applications in. The universe is gonna work out right. I'm gonna run into the right.
If you want a job, you should put 100 applications.
Oh, for sure, a job. But
this should be your job. Though.
I need organic chemistry. Like when he said rock with me, that's what I like. When a DJ rocks with me, drops some fucking bum 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 bum, dun, just fucked with his own style. All my shit. It could go wrong, but it won't go wrong because we're gonna make it great. And just natural chemistry. That's what I want. Like,
but I naturally want to wake up and make $100 million. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I got to work for it. Don't I?
we still waking up every day, 5 a.m. We got to get it.
There you go. 5 a.m., 11 p.m., whatever, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Nandes, what's going to take for you to get a DJ, man? You said money, but there's a lot of DJs that rock with artists that they believe in.
I mean,
I haven't paid C1 in 5 years, man. So
Yeah, you see, that's still broke, but
I mean, I'm not opposed to getting any DJs or anything. It's just like you said, man. You want somebody who's gonna organically believe in what you're doing.
But
I don't want to just
saying organically. I don't think anything happens organically, man.
I mean, it could happen organically.
think so. Am I wrong?
as a DJ, to be honest, you gotta find that DJ to be like, damn, this was dope. I'll rock with them. Let's see how it goes.
But how are you going to do that, though? You going to just be on Facebook and someone's going to come find you?
Nah, man. That just goes back out here to pounding the pavement, man. Like, just doing these shows, talking to people, networking. That's really what it all comes down to is just the networking.
There's no such thing as networking. I'm going to break down
wait,
right now. There's no such thing as networking.
You are crazy.
There's no such thing as networking. You work your ass off and then people notice it. That's it.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, that in that aspect
I've never
of it.
networked once in my
You can
life.
do whatever you want.
I've never
as long as you
networked
working
once in my
hard.
life, man.
But at the same time, just getting people's contacts, that's a form of networking, just like that. Like, just
Yeah, but everyone has an Instagram and a Facebook now. It's easy. You just type in a name.
I mean, it is, but you know how many people I hit up that ain't respond? Versus people that I meet, like at shows or open mics or whatever, that, oh yeah, I heard your stuff, it was dope. Let's work together. Versus, hey yo, my name is such and such and I do such and such and you should that doesn't really work.
Work your ass off. People are going to come find you.
That's
going to happen
true.
organically.
I
right?
100% agree. Like, that's all you can do. That's the thing. You can walk, talk however you want as long as the work backs it up. And not just talking about networking between show to show. I'm performing that. Like, I be going to events. No one's performing. It's just DJs playing on Spotify. I'm not playing either. Like, Echoplex, Emo Night. To me, it's about seeing the same person
but they
twice.
built that brand, though. Emo Night.
Oh,
they
my God.
They built the
Yeah.
brand for themselves.
That
You
shit is
can't knock
crazy.
that at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They're marketing nostalgia. And it's a beautiful thing.
And you loved it, right? Hell yeah.
It was like my 8th grade child in me went crazy. I almost cried, man. But yeah, no, networking to me is just seeing the same people twice. Like if I see you out once, it's whatever. But if I see you out again, I'm really looking at you like, well, what are you doing? Obviously, we're on the same scene. We're out here, God
So what do you do? You walk up to somebody and you say, "What do you do?"
Well, I don't run up to them. I got a finesse. I
Buy
mean,
the
if
guy
I
at
keep
the
it
end of the
real.
ball drink and you say that's for me, or
Oh, nah, man. I either dress a little bit crazy. I try to get noticed and stand out. You got to command attention. Do your best. Sometimes it's hard being a wallpaper-looking artist in the background. You got to stand out. You got to go out, talk to people. You got to be someone that people want to know. And same way I said, see the same people twice. You don't want to be at the same place too much because then everyone's always expecting you there. You know, like you want to switch the venues. You want to be around.
exactly. You don't want to just keep doing this same thing because the planet is more than this just small
Right.
little bubble that you're in, right? But I gotta admit, man, the people too notice you, the people too love you. I tell you all the time, man, these fans, these women, they love you, man. You're doing something right.
We trying. We got to
Imagine
build
if
them
you get
up.
a haircut now, you'll be killing it, dude.
You said a haircut?
Yeah, if you get a haircut
Bro,
now, you'll be killing it.
As a white male, I'll tell you what. You see this?
Oh, hold on. You want to tell us the struggles that you have right now being a white man?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
This hairline.
Nandes, you want everyone to
Here
listen
we go.
up.
Line it
Hold
up. Line it up. This hairline is what I'm talking about. Y'all see this?
on. It's not just
23
you, brother.
years old,
it's
dog.
It's not just you, but
Yo,
I'm bald.
yo,
as
yo,
shit.
yo, wait.
I'm
Skipped
bald as
it.
hell.
Wait.
No.
That motherfucker's going back.
Yeah. Listen, I've been bald since I was 17. I shaved it. I'm 25 years old, man.
Yo, I'm scared, bro. My dad, he shaved his head. I was a little boy. I cried. when he
Not
first did
everybody
that
could
shit.
pull it off, though, right?
No, hey, I don't know. I gotta get more muscular or bigger if I'm gonna do it. Because right now, I
Trying
don't
to
know
be
how
like
I'm
Vin
gonna
Maybe
look.
Diesel or
like
something?
that guy from the gym that has the bald head.
Someone not, like The Rock.
you
More
go.
tan, hopefully. We'll
So
see.
we're actually going to play your new single, and you're saying it's the hardest single of the summer, right?
Hottest single of the summer.
All right, man,
bottom
we're going
line.
to pack it
Duh.
up, introduce it.
We'll see.
When we come back from the break, C1's going to hop on the ones and twos. We're going to get DJ Nimfo in this jail, and he's going to chop it up, man. Introduce your single, baby.
All right, this is Kelly Rush, Alternative One, the smash hit of the summer. Get it on SoundCloud.com/Mr. Kelly Rush or MrKellyRush.com. Thank you.
There you go, B-side, baby.
Yep.
I know it's hard, but you got it. I know it's hard, but you got it. I know it's hard, but you got it. I got it all. I got the people around me to tell me that. And I got the means and I mean it. Don't smoke before I roll up at meetings. Promising demons, I see him scheming. I really ain't sleeping, I'm praying. My ear to the wall, what he's saying. It's wall to wall, what they paying. I really ain't playing the game for a season. I need to break down for obvious reason. This is no way, there's no place for these feelings. And man, bro, that's alright. Chill, bro, we alright. You got weed and we got lights. You got me and we alive. We's a team and this is life. VIP and neon lights until we fall into the night, yeah. Made of money, made of love, made of fantasies of us. And the way we mix them up. Fucking and talk, but leave it in park, you can go. Text me or be at the show. I'm better at some things alone. And this is the plight of the life on the road. The bittersweet feelings of home, home. The hardest part's letting it go. I know it's hard, but you got it. I know it's hard, but you got it. I know it's hard, but you got it. They look around now. I got the city and smoke from the loud. You was a joke from the sound of the crowd. They pull my name from the sound of the cloud. I was so lost, who discovered me now? I lost it all, who gon' cover me now? I hit the wall, need recovery now. Put me together, need surgery now. In love with the heated discussion. Don't question the man I'm becoming. In love with the lust in the coming. The ego that lives in the comments, I want it. I got empty pockets and good marijuana. The drink in the back of the car. Met in the back of the bar. The Uber on me, spot isn't far. It's fucking and talk. But leave it in park, you can go. Text me or be at the show. I'm better at some things alone. And this is the plight of the life on the road. The bittersweet feelings of home, home. The hardest part's letting it go. I know it's hard, but you got it. 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 With my young folk. They look around now.
This is for the youngest with the student loans, old heads with mortgages, title loans, payday, advance money forfeiters. Don't think we ain't noticed ya. Roll with us over the horizon. This is good times, man. Whether or not you knee deep in 2 or 3 jobs with an EBT card and you need a restart. Hey, hey, just follow me as we embarking over the horizon. This is good times, man. I make it happen. I don't make dues. I pay those. Break rules. They don't take tools. Just game over. I'm the best at making it work, but next to nothing. Middle of ramp and stay popping out of the dough, fresh at the oven. Give it respect as I cruise along Santa Monica Boulevard and pull a shorty from my accord off my accord. If she climb aboard, be riding to the tires, warning wires showing. I hug the curb like the sirens on, and I am ghosting. I left my struggles at the crib like troubles over chip. Can't wait until my hustle starts to bubble in this bitch. I'ma save, hit the Grammys, walk the red carpet like a parade. Me and my squad mobbing like a brigade. Check it, this is for the youngest with the student loans, old heads with mortgages, title loans, payday, advance money forfeiters. Don't think we ain't noticed ya. Roll with us over the horizon. This is good.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Young Baka. We here at the B-Side Shop, Gofina, California. I do a B-Side show for him every other week, State of Battle Rap every other week. Pretty much every other Wednesday you can catch me over here at BSideShow.net, Young's Life. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Young Baka. You tuned back in the B-Side Forum. We're supposed to have DJ Nimfo on the ones on. I'm used to saying on 1s and 2s at the table, but he's currently teaching DJs. He won how to DJ, so we should have him coming up in a minute. DJ Nimfo, man, what's poppin', dude?
What's up, man? It's weird being over here. I'm used to being at home on the turntables, man.
There you go. We were just having a conversation. I was giving you a hard time, Nandes, about pushing alcohol on you.
Yeah. It's all good.
Did you stop drinking alcohol because you got? What happened? Why'd you just give up? Because usually a man that's 26 years old doesn't give up alcohol like that.
Yeah, that's true, man. It was one night. It was in 2012, and I made the mistake of like drinking a lot without like eating, and I
make that mistake once a week, man. I'm still going.
Like the way it made me feel, man, I was just like, nah, I can't do it. Like I felt like I threw up like the inside lining of my stomach, and I was like, nah, I can't do it.
Hey, well, more power to you, man. I heard you say something like you used to depend on alcohol to socialize with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really
I feel like a lot of people in this LA hip hop scene that we're in, they depend on the alcohol and the weed to get a little bit more social.
They really do. Like I made a conscious decision, like especially doing this music stuff, like doing shows. I made a conscious decision to just like not drink, not smoke, not do anything that I guess people feel like it helped them loosen up or help them like relax. Like I had a friend, they asked me like, oh yeah, you be sipping before shows? I'm like, nah, because I feel like if I got to drink or smoke to do what I feel like I'm put here to do, I don't need to be doing it. Like I don't need to be doing that.
Did you know what I mean? Used to, I'm assuming you were an artist before when you were drinking, right?
Yeah.
Do you think the music's changed since you stopped drinking?
Yeah, a lot has changed. It's like lyrical content, everything changed.
But you think it's got better though, right?
Yeah, it's definitely got better because I became more positive and I stopped trying to impress people by doing what I thought they wanted me to do. By like, I used to embrace the stereotypes and I'm from Compton, I'm supposed to be doing this, but I really don't have to do that. I just be myself.
Amen, man. Do you feel like when you're sober, you're off the weed, you're off of the alcohol, whatever, you think you make better music or worse music? Or it doesn't affect Mr. Kelly Rush at all?
Mr. Kelly Rush is damn near invincible, man. It does not affect me.
I want my son to have as much confidence as you have. Whenever I have a son, I want him to have your confidence, dude.
I'm trying, but on some...
You get your confidence, my good looks, no, unstoppable.
Hey, you in there, bro. You
unstoppable.
in there. Dog, but if I keep it real. Yeah, if I smoke too much weed, though, because I be looking up the hella artists that smoke weed, but if I smoke too much weed, I get on stage and I just ain't very interactive. I might be more quiet. I might be down to be in my head more. And it's the exact opposite with alcohol.
There's something as much as like too much weed. What's that? How much is
right? No, for real. Let's say I smoke like 3 of these bowls. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk to y'all. I'm just gonna be chilling, thinking about what's fucked up in this world, what I gotta do. I'm about to go home, do this, do that. I'm just two in my head, and I gotta be.
And
more.
that's not good for an artist, right?
Hell no.
Especially an artist like you that likes to interact with people, likes to exchange with the people.
Yes, I love people, and that's why to me I find a fine balance.
I hate people, man. I hate people. It's hard for me to have conversations with people, man.
See, no, I used to just be 100% like fuck everyone. I hate people, but then I was like, I'm just gonna smile at y'all even though y'all suck. Like, but it's not their time yet. Yeah, the same. I truly believe we're all at different places in our knowledge or whatever, you know. They just haven't been exposed to whatever. No one's above anyone. Like, I don't know more than you. You don't know more than me. The Beatles said it one time. I am him, you are me, and we are all together. And I truly believe that we're all together. All this individualism starts getting deep. You know what I'm saying? But everyone's
Let's get deep, man. We got all night. Go ahead.
It's a competition with each other, and that's the whole thing.
But hip hop music in general is competition.
Well, yeah, that's
you want to be the main dude. I want to be the main dude. He wants to be the main dude. It's competition.
Exactly. But that's with hip hop, and then same thing is gonna apply to your labor force. Just anyone that's motivated for anything is gonna want to be the best. But when you start looking at that on a living thing, where everyone just living day to day, it just gets crazy, man, because at any day you could be the homeless dude you're passing on the street, but at the same time I say that, I don't have $1 for the 500 homeless people, you know, because I can't help everyone, you know what I'm saying? But it's just I just feel like sometimes we lose connection, and like, I'm trying to be better than you, I'm trying to really just step up over everyone and then fly away. But in reality, you don't want to be depressed and angry, you don't want to be sad. Like, I was spiteful in a way that took away from the future. That's how I know I'm the future. I guess it's time for the feature, but whatever. And yeah, it's
Stop fucking rapping to us,
dude, because
I
y'all
caught
shit.
that. I caught that shit. You wrote that shit like last week, didn't you?
Yes. No. I got so much shit, bro. But it just be making me crazy, bro. I
but
love y'all.
You want to be the best of all time.
I want to be the best of all time.
You want to be the best DJ of all time, right? You want to be the best.
Yeah.
Yo.
And you know what? That competition makes you angry, because every time I see people, I see the golden voice that do it Live Nation, it gets a fire inside of me.
I feel that, but then it's just like, okay, we will both want to be the best, and then this fundamental question comes into my mind. It fucks with me sometimes. Is that can I judge art? Can you judge art? Can you just can't judge art, because if I express myself,
you know how you judge art is that dollar sign that's behind it.
And see, in this world. What did Drake say? Come on, I lost it. Something about numbers don't lie. Whatever. Point is,
men lie, women lie, numbers don't, man.
There we go. And numbers don't lie. And that's bottom line. Well, God damn it. Don't be getting...
Nandes, you want to be the best MC of all time, right? You want to be the greatest. You want to go down in history as the best to ever do it, correct?
Yeah, I want to go down in history as the best to ever do it. But I want to go down in history as the best to ever do it my way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, doing exactly what I want to do, uncompromised, just... You know what I'm trying to say.
I respect that. So where do you draw that limit? What do you say, I'm only going to, because I assume you're talking about, I'm only going to make music about these things, correct?
Well, I mean, doing it my way and not compromising myself is something as simple as saying, like, I'm not going to drink these beers on this table. You know what I mean? Just like stuff like that.
But let me stop you. Somebody goes to your show. They go to Baby Bash show, the show I met you at. You killed it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Novu?
Alcohol sponsor. What'd you say?
No, y'all was at Novu? Baby Bash show?
No, it was at the gas lamp in Long Beach.
Okay, what?
Mind if I keep doing my show?
Yeah.
No, I'm just fucking. So you do a great job. You kill on stage. Alcohol sponsor comes to you and says, Nandes, we like you. We like your music. Every time you perform, we want you to hold an alcohol bottle in your hand. We'll give you $500,000. What do you say?
No, I can't do it, man.
$500,000.
That's not the image that I'm trying to portray about my city, man.
$500,000.
Hey, but just like when I hear stuff like that, I think about what Master P said when Interscope tried to sign him. I think it was Interscope. He said if they was offering him $1 million for that record deal, he must be worth $40 million. So if you offer me $500,000, I must be worth $5 million.
So the story you're telling is Interscope, I believe it's Interscope, somebody of that nature, came up to Master P while he was still broke, while he was still living in the projects.
Yes, sir.
And they said, we want to sign you, we will give you $1 million. Master P said no. He goes home back to the projects, his family of 50 people, and they say, why didn't you take that? He said, because if they trying to sign me for $1 million, I'm worth $50 million. Exactly. So that's what you believe?
That's what I believe.
So if they offer you $500,000, what's the dollar amount to make you do it?
There is no dollar amount.
Okay, we try to get you right now. Kelly Rush, there's something that you will not do, a sponsorship that you will not get.
I don't know. It'd have to be some fucked up shit for me not to get
KKK comes to you, says, Kelly Rush.
Nah.
White man influenced hip hop, we feel it.
Look, they're gonna say all you gotta do is just go ahead and shave your head. I mean,
no. But is there something that you won't take? Obviously, you won't join something like the KKK, but if they offer $500,000, who knows?
KKK, but I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, if you want to, I know a lot of great artists in their mom's basements. You can be fucking awesome at your art, but then you ask yourself, if you want to be a dirty boy, dance with the devil, which could be money, whatever. You want to dance with the devil? This is entertainment now. It's not all about art.
Look around you, man. There's a lot of legends on this wall. You got a lot of cats that are doing LA shows.
I don't even see my picture, bro.
They're doing LA shows for about 50 people, 100 people, and they've been offered those deals and they turned it away. Fast forward to the 50-year-old guy rapping in front of 100 people. I guarantee you'll take that deal. I'm not saying compromise yourself, because those things I wouldn't do for money, obviously.
Yes,
but where do you find that balance? Are you going to be cool with being the dopest man alive living in your mom's basement, or holding an alcohol bottle living in the penthouse? See that just blew his mind right now, man. That's
because it is a hard.
Drink it though. Nobody said that.
Yeah, tomorrow, Nandes is gonna be showing up to work drunk, and
I lyrically won't compromise. Sorry.
So what does that mean? You won't take money. If I'm Hennessy, I give you money and say, hey, mention Hennessy in your line. You wouldn't do it?
No, that's different. But I got a little sister, and I think words are magic. They're the most powerful thing we have, and we use them so fucked up and not correctly. There's energy behind your words, I promise. And so
I believe that. So what do you rap about? What your latest song, hottest single of the summer? What's the lyrical content on that song?
I got it all. I got the people around me to tell me that. I got the means and I mean it. Don't smoke before I roll up at meetings. Promising demons. I ain't gonna rap the whole thing, but the point is that I got all the homies around me. Like everything I grew up with, everything that makes me feel good isn't based in my successes. You can't have happiness based on success, because the times that you're in the valley instead of the peak, you can be real fucked up. You can be real depressed. You can be real crazy. And I've acted out. I've had my moments. 2014. Woo, boy. Early 2015, I was losing my shit, losing my mind, and then that's why I come to California, calm down, bring it back in. And
most people don't go from South Carolina to California to clear their mind. It's usually the opposite way around.
Yo, nah, this one, I was waking up seeing the fucking pine trees, the sun. I already went to the Bay Area in 2014. When I was back in 2015, I done seen California. I hated everyone that loves California. It's so cliche, so corny, and then bam.
It is pretty cliche. It is pretty corny, though, right?
Then you smoke some Cali weed and
then they put me on, and then I love it. The palm tree, it's pine trees or it's palm trees. That's your palm and that's mine. Had a bad day, had a long week. Tequila shots, 2 limes. California, baby.
Nandes, how do you feel about someone that performs in these clubs, at these bars, with the cliche Hollywood people? How do you deal with that? Someone that's trying to speak positivity. Next man goes on stage talking about how much bottles he has.
I mean,
it has to get frustrating at some point, correct? Because I'm frustrated a lot of times.
You talking about in terms of just like trying to stay true to what you're doing, and there's people.
Just how do you, as a man, you have to live in this environment but not become of this environment? How do you do that?
Honestly, being an African American man, I think I was preconditioned from birth to have to deal with that, and I don't think it's gonna stop whether I stop performing or not. So I think for me, I just keep in mind like what my end goal is going to be, and like what my mindset is, and what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do. You know what I mean? Because you're right. It is people like I see. The dudes
starting to open up. That cliche answer ended. He leaned back and he's in it now. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like I see people in the club, dudes in the club doing these songs and doing, all these things, getting all the females, turn up, blah, 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 instant gratification, blah, blah, blah.
Ooh, but that's what it is, though. It's instant gratification.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You see these cats that are going to perform this year, not going to be around 2017, not going to be around 2018.
Exactly.
When Kendrick was coming up, there was 100 people doing that, throwing up, do blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, the whole jerk movement.
Yeah, the whole joke movie. You had the New Boys, you had those cats. Yeah. And I'm sure if Kendrick and the New Boys went to the club at the same time, I'm sure they were killing it. But you saw Kendrick how far you see how far that got him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I look to certain artists, like I was telling you, like my favorite artist, D1 right now, like the type of music he does, I know for a fact, being in New Orleans trying to do what he was doing with Boosie and all them, I know for a fact he went through exactly what I'm going through.
We all go through it. As men, we all go through it, right?
Yeah,
we all go through it. But D1, someone that he makes positive music.
Yeah,
especially being from New Orleans, mortal capital of the planet. It's hard to maintain that.
Yeah, it really is. But at the same time, you just gotta, keep your faith and just know who you are. That's what it really comes down to, is knowing who you are. And I think a lot of people in this world is lost. Not a lot of people want to take that hard look in the mirror and say, this is who I'm gonna be, this is who I am, and I'm just gonna embrace it. They want to be like, I want to be like you, I want to be like you, I want to be like Easy E in the middle of your sweater, right in the middle of your shirt, right there. But that's not who I am. You know what I mean? So you just gotta,
I respect that. DJ Nimfo, someone that's DJing at all these clubs, DJing at all these bars. You see these rappers come up, talk about how much money they make, and then they go off and they don't have no money. How do you go from going crazy?
That's the way they want to live their life. That's the story that they want to tell to the people. There's been a number of rappers that I deal with on a personal basis where we pull up, we're in the drive-thru, they're driving, and they reach over and look at me like, yo, can you pay for this? And yo, this is Burger King, this is the dollar menu, what are we talking about here? But at the same time,
you just gonna embarrass me like that, Nimfo, and tell everyone my business and shit?
It's not.
I'm messing with you.
But the thing is, like, they got an image that they gotta portray to the fans. Yeah. Those fans are probably not gonna buy their music if they don't portray that image that they feel.
Well, I think in 2016, people they buy into the realness. You could see because social media, everything's so transparent. You could see who's about it, and who's not now. Be real to yourself, and I think that's how you shine.
Well, Logic had a line where he said, these days people don't buy the music, they buy the brand. So it could be like, what he was saying, like just that's the image, that's the brand that he decided to build upon. So you can't go from, I got $100,000 in the bank to, damn, dog, who got them coupons to Carl's Jr., you know what I mean?
No, but that's just the thing with social media. I think it kind of makes it easier because, like, the catfish shit, motherfuckers been doing that since the start of the internet. You know what I mean? So, like, everybody's faking it till they make it, and it's kind of easier on the internet because if you never see me in person, all you see is my Instagram and the pictures that I put up. You don't know whose money that really was.
Listen, no man should ever post the money on social media. That's like, how old are you? When you are. You'll see. Look, and they feel it. You in the 4th grade, and your mom buys you McDonald's, and she takes it to you. You show everyone I got McDonald's, right? That's such a kid thing to do to show people that I got money. You should have money. You should take care of your family.
It's just not. It's not just the money though. It's the food. It's everything. But that's where I go with it. That's the image that they got to portray.
But they don't have to portray that. They choose to portray that because they think that's the fast. Because if we portray this, it's the fast. They think if we portray a certain amount of money, we'll get more money coming into us.
But isn't that what the fans are buying into, though?
It depends what fans are buying into what.
Like, are the fans supporting the broke dude on the corner trying to sell his music, or the dude that drove buying the Ferrari?
I think it's in 2016. I think it's a combination of both. Who's the top selling artist? Kendrick. He'll tell you I'm struggling until I got to this point. You know what I'm saying? If you make good music, people are gonna fuck with it. But if you make music like the New Boys for a certain phase, you're gonna be hitting us up for shows in a couple years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if you can maintain that lifestyle, and that's what you're really about, there's gonna be people that buy into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Is that
okay?
Oh, absolutely. Is that more the reason to continue that show, even if you don't got it though?
No, you should be true to yourself. This is what I'm going through. This is who I am. You're gonna rock it, and eventually you'll get to that point where you can actually live that lifestyle. But if you're gonna fake it, especially when it comes to money and materialistic thing, we all know you could rent a Ferrari for a music video. We all know you could, hold your money and post it on Instagram. But then again, we're not the average fan, so the average fan might be fooled, and it goes through what different demographics going after as well. If you're going for the ratchet chicks in the club, if that's your demographic, then maybe you portray this lifestyle. If you're going to the people that really live in day-to-day life, you don't post that type of things. And it comes back to what you're saying. You gotta be true to who you are.
Well, I mean, like, I can understand why people do the things that they do in that aspect, because being true to yourself is hard. Like type of music I make is not the type of music that's gonna gain 100 fans.
But you know the game changes all the time though.
But that's my point. What he just said. The type of music that I make is not going to gain a bunch of fans.
Not off top, not viral. You know what I mean?
But why isn't it? Because it's the opposite of the cars and the bitches.
It's the opposite of what. Like, it's the opposite of, like I was saying, the instant gratification.
You're thinking of one genre of hip-hop. You're thinking the cars, bitches. That's just one genre of hip-hop. Lecrae, a man that never raps about money, will sell out a church that has 100,000 people in it. When NWA came out, there was nobody except for King T doing gangsta music, and they changed the whole thing. So you could follow a format that you see popping, again, like the New Boys were.
Yeah.
And when the New Boys came out, they're like, yo, this is going to get us all this stuff, but what are they doing now, It's who you are. Stay true to who you are, and you get it popping, man. And
That's
if you
true.
are a guy that's in the streets making millions of dollars off drug sales, then I'm sure people could relate to you. Nipsey Hussle's a man that tells you about the struggles that he's going through and the money that he has. But we all relate to Nipsey Hussle, right? Because he's so damn honest about how, the struggles that he goes through and the way he had to hustle, and we all respect him, man.
True that.
That's why I get paid the big bucks, dude.
Couple of 'em.
Kelly Rush, how do you gain these fans? What do you do to attract all these people?
To attract all these people, what do I do, Kelly Rush? Well, really,
Look at how high you are right now.
I know,
Like before,
he's
you were jumping
forcing
in
me
there.
to smoke
You were
weed.
saying this. You were saying this. And now you lean back in your chair.
Look,
like,
no. I
damn,
took
what
no-
can
I'm never
I
gonna be able to sit at the
do?
table again. That's
Hey,
it.
come
Like
on,
Nimfo fucked
bro.
everything
Y'all
up.
put some red cups out here, and I'll run the table. But no, I had some notes for the last discussion, man. But
Something you gotta say?
okay, what I was gonna say, y'all talking about all this industry stuff, blah, blah, right? I feel it. And then what I was gonna say, with technology moving so fast, I think the industry, like all the shit that people been talking about for years, independent artists this, independent artists that, it's coming. It's actually taking place now. I mean, you got like all these crazy artists coming up. Y'all, we're talking about hip hop right now. I see the NWA, all these Dr. Dre, this old school, real hip hop. They had the fucking skating on earlier. And now you get on Facebook and you just see a lot of people that are diehard hip hop fans, tripping balls about like Lil Yachty and all these crazy people like, yo, this isn't hip hop. Stop saying what.
You know who's tripping off that?
Older folks.
Is the 50 rapper I was talking, the 50-year-old rapper that's performing in front of 100 people.
Just
He sees Lil Uzi Vert perform in front of 700 people at the Regent Theater and get paid $15,000. That generates the hate. But that's what I was talking about. There's different subcultures of hip hop. The problem is, we talk about hip hop, everyone thinks should be under one umbrella. When you talk about rock and roll, you don't compare the Beatles to Linkin Park. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
People understand there's different parts, but when it comes to hip hop, we feel like it needs to be this and needs to sound this way and needs to walk and talk this way. NWA, gangsta rap over there. Back rap over there. The New Boys, go over there. Lil Uzi Vert, there's different subcultures of hip hop.
right, yeah, and that's what I fuck with. I fuck with that attitude, and it's just crazy seeing everyone.
Well, that's
trip
why I'm the
out.
smartest man alive.
And okay, I feel it, yo. I
I'm
love it. I
messing
love
with
it.
you.
Fucking, what I wanted to say was what had brought it up in my mind is because earlier I'm talking about all this being morally correct kind of in your words, and what I had to do because what I wanted to say is like I'll be listening to this crazy music that really like if I put it on paper it just wouldn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? You could read it like Tupac, you can read his words on paper and they make sense. Today's music, there's no fucking way. Like
But
that's
you can't compare Lil Uzi Vert to Tupac. Though. It's a completely different thing.
But I'm saying in 2016, like I've had to let go of like artist responsibility in a way. Like if you're making, it's more than just words. It's also a vibe. Cause it's like I'm literally sitting there asking myself, why do I like Lil Yachty? Like why is this shit like always in my head? And like, I couldn't help it. I'm not gonna deny myself. And I just fucking end up
if
downloading
you
the whole
like something,
tape.
you like something. I mean, that's what music
But
is,
then
man.
I
you
had
know?
this whole conflict though. I was like, well, what's he even saying? You know what I'm saying? What's this really mean? And then it was just like I still love it. And then yeah, so there's
What you're saying is you appreciate that for what it is.
the vibe, yeah.
You
just
appreciate
the
it for the vibe. And
So
this is what it
I can
is.
still fuck with ratchet, crazy, fun fucking music off the vibe. You know what I'm saying? I don't be having to live that crazy life, shit like that. But you can go in, turn up, and have a great time. No one wants to turn up, have a great time to fucking super lyrical shit all the time.
Well, the super lyrical shit isn't made for that, though.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying.
And then you're talking about the big bucks, and that's why I'm tripping out, because Kendrick really running it, and then J. Cole, 2-6, but fucking J. Cole, like, I just felt like he had to sit there for so long. He stayed lyrical, and then Sideline Story came out, he had a few, like, hit records, and he even felt like that wasn't him. And when he came back to his real shit, no features.
That's when he shined, right?
Forest Hills, yeah, like.
So it comes back to what we're saying. You stay true to who yourself, and you're going to shine. Look, it's the toughest fucking business to get in. You have a
Right,
better chance
yeah.
of making the NBA. That's just the God's honest truth, man. It's the hardest fucking business. It all comes back to what we were talking about at the beginning. How many rappers do you know? How many rappers do you know? How many rappers do you know? We know
Almost everybody I know.
Yeah. Almost everybody I know is a rapper, a DJ, a promoter, a graphic artist, or something of that, or they host a radio internet show. Everybody does that.
I know even C1's trying to be a DJ. It's crazy.
Damn, C1. C1's been getting tough all day, and C1's like the coolest, nicest guy ever. And
That's my
we
dude.
We do pick on C1 a lot. I don't even know why. He does
If we
take a
don't
lot
pick
of
on
shots.
you, we don't like you.
So it comes back to what I was saying. You stay true. You stay true to who you are, and you're gonna shine. you could try to flip over to this side and fake it, but eventually it's just not going to happen for you, right?
I mean,
or if it does, it's not
even
going to sustain.
Even Drake said that he makes his music for the drive home at night. You know what I mean? And he's the biggest artist in the world right now. I mean, I know he jumps to different genres, but
No, he does.
where does he really shine at, though?
But don't we
Everywhere.
think, like, does anyone question that Drake isn't who he raps about? Like, he raps about being an emotional guy that's in love with strippers. Like, even him, he's true to who he is, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's undeniable. It's crazy though. It's like I don't.
You're so high right now, dude.
I know. Look,
This is the first
your-
time I feel bad.
your
for getting
words
somebody
are-
too
See, I
fucking
told him,
high,
I was
man.
like,
Your
no,
words are
I'm
getting
good.
longer and the spaces are getting longer in between your
That's
words.
a California
sorry.
accent.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
good job, bro. Jesus Christ. Nah, man. Fucking, y'all got me all caught up, man. Y'all switch the subject up.
There you go.
The Nimfo effect.
Nandes,
Yo,
what's
what's up?
popping? What's next? What can we expect from you, man?
All right, right now in the next month, I would say late October, early November, I got an EP coming out called "Fit Into the Social Media Theory," and it's kind of like an expose of what people in my generation, go through in terms of the social media, like your whole life on the social media aspect. Like he was saying, like Nimfo was saying, you could be anybody who you want to be on social media, and in a lot of ways, a lot of people take that part of their life and like they value it more than their actual life, because you kind of reinvent yourself. You could portray whoever you want to portray to the millions of people on
But
Facebook
let's not
or
get
whatever.
twisted. We all put the best part of our lives on social media, right?
Exactly. So
Like,
that's you.
So
that's
it's
you-
kind of
that's you portraying.
Yeah,
Some
That's
of
you-
us
Are
the
you
worst
portraying?
parts.
That's you
Are you
portraying.
portraying
Cry.
yourself, or
That's you
are you
portray-
been the worst part? You don't post up the worst day of your life on Instagram?
No, I'm saying
right?
like what some people do, but
But then that's people just trying to get attention, though. That's
yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah.
is.
But
Even
like,
that's, they know what
but
they're
like,
doing, portraying something.
But people, they value that part of their life more because they have that control over it. You know what I mean? Like I could put, I'm up in here at the B-side forum. I made it. Like they just paid me 100,000. Blah blah blah. But is that really true?
Well, you did
Or,
make
you know,
it, so.
but is that really true? You know what I mean? Like I could put this up, and some people already think like, oh, you made it. You doing stuff that a lot of your, friends or a lot of people who don't really know. Like, it looks like it could look like you made it. You know what I mean? And with this project, it's really just like shining light on that.
Go ahead, Drax. Just walk through the shot. It's all good, man.
It's really just shining light on that and letting people know like it's okay to be yourself. So Fit Into the Social Media Theory is an acronym for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those are the biggest platforms and the biggest, I guess, way to stay connected in our generation right now. So I'm gonna put that EP out, and the lead single off that EP is Relationship Status. It's been going crazy in the clubs.
It's a big deal, right? Relationship status is a big
yeah,
deal, right?
yeah. Everybody wants
He
to
was
change
pulling
somebody's
women in
relationship.
the crowd with that song the other day. He turned around. He was like, "Look, I see an opportunity. Let's slide that in, player." And he slid it in and got it in.
Hey, I mean, I just did a show at USC on Monday, and
Nice, man.
they
That's
went crazy off that track, man. So yeah, that's the lead single that you can expect music videos off that EP, and yeah, man, I'm just trying to keep it moving.
What's your relationship status right now? Since we're talking about it,
I'm taking right now.
you taken
Yeah, I'm taking.
on Facebook? Does it say in a relationship with so and so?
Yeah, it
Okay,
does.
there you go,
All
man.
right,
Congratulations.
Keep it real,
official.
man.
But
Keep it real.
that's the relationship. That's the struggle that people have with relationship status.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, like it is a struggle, man, because at this point, being up and coming, like that's when you have to deal with, do I sell the image of, the fantasy to the girls? Because girls, we all know they fantasize. They see
Way to be
J. Cole.
humble, man. Women, they all fantasize about us and everything.
No, I'm just saying, like, let's say when J. Cole came out, how many people really knew that he had a girl since college?
Well, he hid it, right? He hid that whole thing.
Yeah, he
was
hid that
married
because-
until somebody accidentally exposed it.
Because he knows that women fantasize, ooh, girl, I'm going to marry him one day, blah, blah, blah. All I got to do is get to his hotel room and he going to fall in love. And that's a big part of what keeps your brand alive. You know what I mean? So,
Well,
I agree.
this is a business. You want to keep your business and your personal life separate, right?
yeah, and doing music, you are the
It's
brand.
hard.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
So-
Even with social media, like you talk about, that's your brand. That's who you are. The
Yeah,
people look
exactly.
at you. You say, hey, when you go off stage, you say, hey, you can find me at so and so.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and that's what it is. So that's a tough decision, but you made a decision that's what you're going with.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
She made a decision. You made it. Somebody's made a decision. That's all that matters, dude.
Yeah.
So we're gonna look out for that, man.
Appreciate
Kelly
it.
Watch, what's popping? What's next for you?
All right, what's popping? What's next for me? Well, I got a project that I've rough recorded, and it's like 12 songs, and I've been working with this producer out of Philly called Dayo. He's super sick because he only started fucking with me off of my likes on SoundCloud. That's how I knew you could fuck with him. He wasn't my music. He didn't even listen to my music yet.
Because you had so many likes?
No, not my likes that. Like my favorite.
Oh,
tracks.
so who? Okay,
you know,
so
he
he
heard the music I listened
Yeah,
to,
I feel
shit
you.
like
I
that,
feel
and then
you.
he was feeling it.
That's a
and
strange way to form a relationship.
It was
isn't
crazy because I've never had a successful online relationship like
Yeah.
that with a producer and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
where we really like keep connecting. We text each
You
other
gotta
now.
stop looking for producers on Match.com. That's where the problem.
Yo, that's a revolutionary app idea right there, for real. That's viral. But no, he coming back. He lives in Philly. My homie put me on to him. He's from North Carolina, and pardon me. Yeah, he's coming in November, and that's really when we're gonna get in the studio and record it all. We have the rough tracks. We got a song called Zampain, Bring It Back In, Bring It Back In. Get a spot with a call, you can back in. Like. That's like another song called Back In, obviously. And then it's going to have the new song that I just released, Smash Hit of the Summer, Alternate 1. And, yeah, I haven't got a name for it. I don't want to act like I'm hella organized all the time. I
Yeah,
just
Kelly
make
Watch, you're the
music, you gotta
fucking
live
man,
it.
dude. Seriously.
Well,
The
you're
way
the
you live your
fucking man.
life, your philosophies, you're the fucking man, dude. Do you feel like you're able to have a successful online relationship with a producer? Can you guys fill each other out, get that
This-
chemistry?
Fuck yeah. This
But
one,
you've had a lot of failures, though, right?
I've had, yeah, just because it's usually real quick money, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want to put no one on the spot, but we just done all this shit off just homies, and we never met. We talked on FaceTime once, just because my homie just
That has to
fashion
be
out
super
there.
awkward, right?
Yo, and that's
Like
what's
talking on FaceTime to some producer you never met?
Yo, but when you connect, like everyone's just chilling, and then that's why I want to take it back to social media, because now when I got his number, you know, I can add you on Snapchat. So then we just start chatting. It's easy to talk to people on Snapchat. If I see you doing some cool shit or see something funny, I just instantly put what emoji, you know, throw that at you, and then fucking. So we're able to get closer. But it's the first dude that's not only been a cool dude, but it's just like his sound. Literally, I got goosebumps because it's like this shit I fucking listen to, but I might not be able to reach out because they make that music not to sell as a beat. They make that music just to express themselves. You know, it's just like no words, just straight fucking beat. I want to rap on it. Low End Theory, they have a lot of shit going on at the airline on Wednesday nights or whatever.
Oh, and tell you, man.
Love
Killing
that
it.
shit, yes. And then, yeah, man, great relationship, and he's coming in November.
Organic
getting in there.
relationship. It happened organically.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, the roots were set via email technology, and you know, he just send me beats. and
I've
it's-
never
it's
spoke
awesome.
about somebody with so much passion like you're speaking about this, man.
Yo, nah, man, because it makes
love.
me crazy.
It's,
I
that's
love it.
love,
I
man.
love
It's
it,
organic,
dude.
dude.
I'm
You
excited.
lied. I want to call you out there. You lied to me.
Oh God, what I say?
You told me the artist Modelo is going to be gone by the end of the show, and you still got a long way to go.
It's his fault.
Yeah.
Nimfo shouldn't have let me smoke the weed. I was chill with my little head. He came in hard. Like that was some strong shit.
You just carry that like in your pocket or what?
Oh no, this is my car piece because I broke the bowl yesterday. I left it home for a week. And apples, bro, people
The other
overlook them,
pieces
but
belong
Yeah.
to the
Fine.
establishment.
DJ
Yeah.
Nimfo, what's popping, man? What's going on?
I don't know, man. What's on the calendar? We got something Friday every day, man. YoungBakaProductions.com, I guess.
YoungBachProductions.com. We got
DJ.
Shay, we got Drac, we got Cash in the back, we got DJ C1 on the ones and twos. DJ C1's been asking me a long time when he's going to come up to B-Side Show, and he finally made it, man. So we're happy to have you. My name is Young Bach. You can find me at Young Baka, at Young Bach Productions, YoungBachProductions.com. We got a lot of cool stuff popping, so check us out. My birthday party next Friday, Dragonfly. Check it out, baby. We out here.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, dude, now see, I told you.